Once upon a time, there was a revolutionary idea called Airbnb. It started with two guys, Chesky and Joe Gebbia, who wanted to make some extra cash by renting out an air mattress in their apartment. Little did they know that this idea would grow into a $100 billion market that reshaped global tourism. Airbnb became the go-to platform for short-term rentals, offering a unique and budget-friendly alternative to traditional hotels. The early days of Airbnb were filled with excitement. It was more than just a place to stay, it was an experience. Travelers could immerse themselves in the local culture, stay in someone's home, and explore new cities like a resident. The concept gained traction because it tapped into the desire for authentic and affordable travel experiences. As the platform expanded, so did its impact on the housing market. Airbnb provided an opportunity for homeowners to profit from their properties in a new way. Instead of traditional long-term rentals, hosts could offer their spare rooms or entire properties to travelers willing to pay a premium for a short-term stay. The flexibility of hosting short-term guests appealed to many, as hosts could control when their space was available, enjoy a rating system for guests, and even make extra income. For a while, it seemed like a win-win situation. Guests got a unique and often more affordable place to stay, while hosts could turn their homes into lucrative sources of income. The short-term rental market thrived, especially in popular tourist destinations and urban areas. However, the success story took an unexpected turn. Airbnb hosts, fueled by the promise of higher profits, started treating their properties as full-fledged businesses. Some hosts managed multiple Airbnb properties, effectively becoming Airbnb barons. Realtors in tourist hotspots offered short-term property management services, turning the management of Airbnb properties into a full-time job. To make the process more efficient, hosts began investing in properties designed specifically for short-term rentals. These properties required less effort to manage, with features like keypad locks, easily cleanable surfaces, and minimal landscaping. The financial benefits were significant, with hosts making double or more in short-term rental income compared to traditional long-term leases. As hosts flocked to Airbnb, the market became oversaturated. The initial appeal of higher profits diminished as hosts struggled to consistently rent out their properties. The constant need for cleaning between stays and the lack of guaranteed income made short-term rentals less attractive. Hosts who had relied on Airbnb to qualify for additional home loans found themselves questioning the sustainability of the short-term rental model. Have you checked out my awesome videos yet? Every week, I give you a short, entertaining video so you can easily learn about personal finance. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity. If you haven't subscribed yet, just click that button and turn on notifications. The problems didn't stop with hosts. Airbnb's original value proposition to guests, a budget-friendly alternative to hotels, started to erode. According to Airbnb's own data, the platform transformed from an affordable option to a premium one, competing with high-end hotel chains. The once cheap alternative was losing its competitive edge. Furthermore, as the landscape of finding a place to stay continued to shift, traditional hotel chains demonstrated their adaptability. Recognizing the rising popularity of Airbnb, these established chains embraced change by introducing apartment-style accommodations. This innovative approach aimed to blend the reliability associated with a well-known hotel chain with the spaciousness and competitive pricing reminiscent of an Airbnb rental. This strategy aimed to capture a broader audience, offering customers the assurance of a familiar experience while still enjoying the advantages of a short-term rental. In addition to changes in accommodation options, the quality of service emerged as a notable concern within this evolving industry. Some hosts on Airbnb, seeking to streamline their responsibilities, implemented impractical cleaning expectations on guests, often accompanied by significant cleaning fees. This not only led to dissatisfaction among customers but also cast a shadow on Airbnb's overall reputation. Clients began questioning the value proposition compared to hotels, where cleaning services are typically included as part of the package. However, the challenges faced by Airbnb extended beyond its own platform, permeating the broader public perception. Even established hotels, once viewing Airbnb as a disruptor, grew wary of its transformative impact. The rapid expansion of the short-term rental market, fueled by platforms like Airbnb, contributed to a surge in home prices, exacerbating existing housing shortages. In response to this crisis, policymakers implemented regulations to curb the proliferation of short-term rentals and imposed additional taxes on hosts running unregistered establishments posing as hotels. This external pressure added another layer of complexity to Airbnb's predicament, as the company grappled not only with internal challenges but also with the external ramifications of its disruptive presence in the accommodation sector. Navigating through these multifaceted challenges required Airbnb to reassess its strategies, not only in terms of its internal operations but also in addressing the external perceptions and regulations affecting the broader hospitality landscape. The evolving dynamics demanded a delicate balance between retaining the innovative spirit that catapulted Airbnb to success and addressing the concerns that arose as a consequence of its industry-altering presence. Homeowners associations and apartment complexes began restricting owners from renting their properties for short-term stays. Residents were concerned about noise, security risks, and the overall impact of short-term guests. Some hosts ignored these restrictions, resulting in legal battles that cost Airbnb millions in fighting for its right to operate. Meanwhile, Airbnb faced increasing competition from traditional travel platforms. Companies like TripAdvisor, Booking.com, and Expedia launched their own short-term rental platforms or integrated them into existing services. Airbnb's once dominant position in the market was threatened by competitors offering comparable services with lower fees. The visible cracks in Airbnb's business model started becoming more apparent. Even though the company had achieved impressive success and profitability, it became clear that it lacked a strong defense against new competitors. While Airbnb was a well-known and trusted name, that reputation wasn't enough to fend off challenges from other platforms that offered better services at lower costs. In the broader context of how businesses operate, Airbnb's journey, from rapid success to facing significant challenges, serves as a compelling example of the crucial role of long-term planning for sustained success. Despite amassing significant wealth in a short period, Airbnb found itself grappling with issues that raised doubts about its ability to endure. The platform, once seen as a revolutionary force in the travel industry, was now encountering a critical moment, having seemingly lost control over the dynamics involving guests, hosts, and public perception. The narrative of Airbnb unfolds as a cautionary tale for businesses, emphasizing that success can be fleeting without a robust foundation for long-term viability. As the landscape of the short-term rental market undergoes transformative shifts, Airbnb is now tasked with navigating a challenging terrain where its once distinctive value proposition no longer guarantees success. The lessons drawn from Airbnb's journey provide invaluable insights into the ever-evolving dynamics of the business world, underscoring the critical need for adaptability and foresight to endure the relentless test of time. In essence, the story of Airbnb prompts a broader reflection on the unpredictable nature of business environments and the necessity for companies to continuously evolve and plan strategically to remain resilient and successful amid changing circumstances. The evolving dynamics of the short-term rental market serve as a microcosm of the larger business landscape, where adaptability and foresight become indispensable qualities for those aiming to withstand the challenges of time. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more finance tips and insights. And as always, if you have any questions or suggestions for future topics, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Until next time, stay financially savvy and take